So now we're the driving seat of the all-new Kushaq, and what we are driving today is the 1-liter turbo petrol engine. Now it also gets a 1.5-liter turbo petrol engine. It only gets turbo petrol engine, these two options, but it gets 3 gearbox options. One is a 6-speed manual, then we have the 7-speed DCT, and this one, what we are driving, as I mentioned, is the 8-speed torque converter gearbox, which is the new gearbox. So a lot of things I have to tell you about this gearbox. First, let me tell you the specs of the engine. So this engine produces around 118 bhp and 178 Nm of peak torque. The 1.5 liter produces around 148 bhp and 250 Nm of peak torque. And that thing, the 1.5 liter also gets the twin cylinder deactivation. So when you're not using the 2 cylinders that are deactivated, so you'll get more mileage out of it. But that variant is available with the 7-speed DCT and the manual. The 8-speed torque converter is only available with the 1-liter turbo petrol engine. And let me tell you about this gearbox. So the gear ratios are really short. So what happens is that right now I'm driving, I am doing around 45 and I am at 5th gear. I mean, it's just shifting below 2000. So right now, if you're doing speeds of about, say, on the highway, and if you're doing speeds of about 100, so obviously the RPM will be very low. So in return, you'll get a lot of mileage. Okay, so when you're on the highway and you're cruising and you've hit the 8th gear, I don't know, we've not gotten like an enough stretch over here to do that. But I'm sure that if you're cruising on the highway at decent amount of speeds, it will keep the RPMs down, and in return, you will get a lot of mileage in this car. But let me tell you, since the gear ratios are really short, so what you have an initial pickup. So right now I am doing about 40 kilometers an hour and I'm on 5th gear. If I just floor, it'll just shift down to, I think, 2nd, and you'll hear the engine noise. So that is one thing that it creeps in about 3000 RPM. So let me just quickly floor it, and this is how it sounds when you floor it. That 3-cylinder vibe. It shifts. The red line is at around 6000 RPM, and you also have this sport mode in the gearbox, where obviously it'll hold the gear a little longer. But anyway, if you're in drive or in the normal mode, it will just shift. Like if you have a light foot, it will just shift instantly. You will not even get to know. Very good gearbox. I think there's no lag in this gearbox whatsoever. For a torque converter gearbox, anyway, torque converter is good, but an 8-speed torque converter, we thought that, it'll be difficult for us to ride in the city because we'll not be able to hit the maximum amount of gears, and it'll be stuck at a particular RPM, but nothing of that sort is happening. It is fantastic to drive. So now let me tell you about the seats over here. So the seats, both these seats, this is the top of the line variant. So both these seats are electronically adjustable. They are 6-way power adjustable seats. The driver side has a manual height adjuster, which is a good thing. So you have the tilt and telescopic steering wheel with the height adjusting and electronic steering wheel. So finding the right driving position is not at all difficult. It's actually nice. And this is a very driver focused car, I would say. Suspension is good. There is not enough body roll. It's very well contained for a car this size. It can take corners really quick. Obviously, the 1.5 liter is a little more faster, and since that has all 4 disc brakes, so that makes it easier for it to handle through corners. This is also nice. Braking is nice in this. I would not say it's a very comfortable car to be in. Seats are comfortable. Steering wheel is comfortable. The steering response is very nice. It's a very sharp steering response. Seriously, Skoda knows how to make a car properly. I would say that. Personally, I own a Skoda car, not because I own it, because I've been driving Skoda cars since a very long time. So I know that their cars are really, really nice. They might be a little bit of high maintenance, but at the end of the day, you get something that is a really, really good product. And the Kushaq, the new one, especially with the 8-speed torque converter gearbox, is just amazing. So as far as safety goes, you have 6 airbags, a standard ABS, traction control, EBD, everything is there in the car. It is a pretty safe car, and it's also scored a 5-star safety rating for adults and children in the global NCAP. So overall, it is a very nice product. Now we're just waiting for it to launch. That's going to happen on 21st. Expected price can be between, say, about 10.5 to maybe 18.5, 90 lakh ex-showroom. But that's a really good price bracket for the thing that Skoda is offering.